Hello everyone and welcome back to some Ender Magnolia. So let me see if I'm recording this and everything seems to be okay. So, I didn't upgrade anything, because I'm still kinda wondering what I should choose. I'm partial towards the Scream, the benumbed howl, because of the AoE and the additional freeze status effect. But I don't know, I'm gonna need to think about it. As you can see, it has a long cooldown of 9 seconds. And each and every ability of the Shackled Beast works as a counter. If you can see the description here, counters with a lunging attack, counters with a piercing howl. So they are situational, and you gotta be careful with them. This one could be good for those pesky flying enemies or enemies on platforms a bit further away from you, but it only fires diagonally, so I don't know. Still thinking. Also, whilst reviewing the footage of my previous episode, I sometimes do that. Also, why isn't this blue? Huh. This one warrants a visit, I should say. So, anywho, I saw one thing that gave me an idea. Let's go back to the forest. And you remember this place, the place where I didn't know if I could go. What if it's through here? Eh? So, let's check that, shall we? Unless this goes here and that's just not a thing. But we'll do a quick check. It's really just one area away, so this won't be long. I hope. So let's see how well this goes. I really like this game. I like the feeling, the atmosphere, and the way the areas are made. They have that. Whoops! I knew he was coming. I just couldn't press the button in time during the animation. So when I was talking, it has that weird, comfy, forlorn feeling that you get. Sort of a, this is not the most happy environment and the people have problems here and they are basically clinging to all they have to somehow live a decent life here. But in a way, it's, I guess due to the ambience and the music, it's quite a comforting world where you could, if you try, peacefully live through it and have a tiny bit of happiness, as much as, well, it's possible here. So yeah, it's kinda comforting in a way. Okay, yeah, so kinda what I thought. We need to check if we can actually get a good jump there. Yeah. Now what? This is not exactly what I wanted. Nope, not exactly what I wanted. Maybe there's a secret here, so let's check that out. Yes, there is. Kinda thought that could be the case. Good thing I had a hunch. Honestly, the secrets here are a little bit easier to guess than in most Metroidvanias, I would say. Okay, first off, Chain Belt. Increases damage dealt by 10% when attacking on the ground. Ooh. A mark of camaraderie awarded to a warrior that defended House Frost's territory. The chains were fashioned by sorcerers of Crimson Forest. Seeped in strong magics, they were designed to restrain the homonuclus of House Milius. Cool. So, yeah, you can get a good view of the map of the areas here, like I said, and you can basically make an educated guess if there's nothing here and there's nothing here, and doubtful that there would be an area you need to go through the floor to, so there's only a couple of choices of where the hidden area could be. It will be this wall. So yeah, you can make a good educated guess on most of them. And I find that cool about this game, honestly. So where were we? Here... somewhere here, yeah. Kinda smelling like a boss here, so I wonder. Let's rest and save now that we got the chain belt, and let's see how much... whoops. Don't know why I always press the options instead of the share button. Okay, how much for the belt? Free. Of course it's free. Well, honestly, could take off the beast horn ornament. Doesn't do me that much good. If I'm being honest, it's only for one strike, so let's unequip it and let's equip the chain belt. I think this will be a better fit for us for now. And let's explore forward. We'll see what the game has for us. Whoa, Lars, the lurker of depths. And he's a sniper. Because of course he is. And he uses grenades. Frost grenades. Whoa, I forgot that this shit explodes. Ooh, interesting. He has a pushback ability. Yeah, no. Whoopsie daisy. I kinda got myself owned. Because I clearly blocked my vision with that one move. You ain't getting me with that. Okay, you could get me with that, but alas. No, dude. Whoa. Come on, Lars. Okay, that wasn't a bad boss battle. Unless he has a second form. No, he basically was not defeated. Huh. He ran away, cheeky bastard. I have a feeling it's not the last time we're seeing Lars. Gotcha. The iframes on the dash need a lot of getting used to, if I'm being honest. You're kind of thinking that it would be a slightly bit different moment. And you at least that goes for me, and I always do it a bit too quick. Like, momentarily too quick. It's kind of like a frame or two too quick, and I get hit. I thought I was gonna slide through that. Okay, no hidden stuff here. So yeah, it requires a tiny bit of getting used to, if I'm being honest. Well, unless you guys think something different. Maybe this is just me. Maybe I'm expecting it to work a bit differently, and that's why I'm getting bamboozled sometimes. It could be the case. It could be the case that I'm used to something. I didn't know it had such a big AoE. What was I saying? Used to something a teensy bit different. Okay, so he kinda remembers your position. And that's where he aims. So we can bamboozle him like that. Let's check this side first. Because I wanna know what's here before I go lower. Really? Dread Dammit Blast. That's an interesting thing. Too slow. Kinda forget that I have those slower attacks with this axe sometimes. When I see the opportunity, I wanna jump for the kill. Ooh, new model core. Components that can be used to unlock and enhance abilities. Homonuclus cores commonly found in the central stratum. Due to the outer casing's low resistance to magic, they are susceptible to corruption from the fumes, which has led to innumerable outbreaks of mutants. That ain't good. Oh. Okie doke. I thought it was gonna hit him in the back. Because that's what we have to do, it seems. Hit him in the back. Okie doke, so we have this part cleared. So down it is, it seems. Need to watch my health as we're basically at half point. Which is not ideal, but it is what it is. Got it. Like I said, we need to be cautious of the range on that. At least the explosion range seems to be decently high. Really, dude. Ain't gonna risk it. Ain't gonna risk it. It's not worth the biscuit. Oh, so you're gonna do me dirty like this. Okay, I'll play your game. See, told you there you can guess quite easily if you're used to Metroidvania games, but even if not, this one is a teensy bit easier. More materials, so we can get more of those relic slot extension items. That would be good, not gonna lie. Whoa. Keep needing to remind myself of the range on those. Another heal is needed. And we're all out of heals, I'm afraid. Dude, really? Okay, so it's like that. There's something weird about hitboxes here in this game. You sort of have a feeling you can dodge an attack, but then you suddenly get hit by it. Because you're standing I was not gonna say a pixel, because that would be kinda too harsh, because you're standing a teensy bit too close to it. Like, it shouldn't even connect some of the times, I have a feeling, you know? Okay, just in case. This is where the axe swing wins. Those type of ledge swings. Yo, 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 yo. Take it easy, you know? Whoa, now they have the upper hand here. That was close. Not gonna lie, that was close. Okay, so sort of like that. So I could get there maybe if I drop down correctly from the upper part of this. Problem is, I would need to locate a... Oh no, that's kinda too far. Really, dude? Really? That's the part that I said. I thought that it shouldn't actually hit me, and yet it did. And I don't know if I agree with that 100%. But it is what it is. So I'm gonna probably die here. Gonna see how far I go. There's no doubts about it that I won't be able to uncover the whole area. And I wanna uncover as much as I can. Oh, that's what I went here. It's only the second time I saw this beast, so I was not confident enough that I could fight it without getting hit, because that's basically what we needed to do. Okay, we can enhance the basic attack. Honestly, I think I would want the barrage. Look, it even does even more break damage, and the speed is even better. But then this has a better power, and the cooldown goes... The Blazing Fist is actually... This one I wouldn't want to. That I know 100% of. But this one, I think I want to enhance this one. I frequently use the Barrage, and it's very good. In all honesty, my opinion, it's very good. I don't know how much of these scores we'll get, but I think the Barrage is something we do want. Going solely by its really breaking capabilities, it's really good. Okay, at least we got that. Yeah, keep your eyes on the Q, on the red circle below your feet when they dive. That's where they're gonna pop out. Anywho, we need to get this beast out of the way. Really, dudes? Really? Broken. Wait, it's not? Oh, it didn't have a gauge? Or was it just me? I didn't see the gauge. Okay, no secret area there. Oh, really? You're gonna do me this dirty? Oh, I hate this. I knew sort of a thing was coming. I knew it. I just knew it. Blighted Talisman. A talisman worn by an Attuner who was driven mad by the crystalline realm. Tainted by the fumes, it has lost its protective magic and emits a frenzied, destructive power. It's very good, increases break damage. But honestly, let me... Should have expected that to be the thing. But this isn't a problem, this damage isn't a problem since we're going there. Oh, for some reason it's not blue. I think I know why. What's the reason? Let's maybe see if that's the... No, I can't go like this. I would need to go back to this previous save point. I wonder, I think I'm gonna maybe do that near the end. I'm gonna try to make all the areas turn blue to make them be 100% uncovered. This will be hard here, because sometimes you have the fog of war uncovered and yet the area is not blue, like you can see here, because there's a teensy bit, probably a pixel. I can even show you where I think it is. Oops, not this. It's probably here, because I dropped down here and didn't go here. It's probably here somewhere that the pixel is uncovered, is covered still, sorry, and we have the blue. That's what prevents us from having the blue outline. And don't tell me Lars again. Yeah, it's Lars again. Whoopsie daisy. Didn't mean to... Jesus Christ, Lars has new tricks up on his sleeve. But they ain't working good. Whoa, I take that back, Lars, they're working very good. Very good indeed. But you're on the brink of death. I mean, the commando shtick works cool in assumption, but in practice, as you saw, he gets his ass beaten quite quickly. Probably a homonuclus from the lower stratum depths survey team. The lower stratum depths survey team? Yeah, the one team that we're reading from all these lost memos for a long time now, since we've entered the crystalline realm, but okay, you don't remember. I was down here myself once, but nothing could handle the fumes here. I remember hearing from an Attuner that they had to cook up some sort of special team to sniff around in the depths. If that homonuclus is able to withstand the depths, it is not to be taken lightly. It appears we face a formidable opponent. And that ain't the worst part. it looks like the fumes down here eventually got to him too. I don't know if he's formidable. We kicked his ass quite easily 2 times, so, you know, beg to differ. But that can very well be turned around the third encounter, because please let the third encounter be the last. I mean, Lars, you're a good guy, but come on. You know, there are times you have to call it quits. No, really? Yeah, he doesn't have a brake gauge. Aid an attack. Unfortunately. I did that teensy beensy wrong. We could do it like this, for example. And it would be okay. There we go. Anything here? No. It's uncovered, so probably no secret areas. I mean, it's blue. Okay, an item there. What the heck? Is that a remote caterpillar? Okay, this is water. Ah, can't cheese it like that. He doesn't drop down below the water's surface. But we can cheese it like this. That is a valuable... Whoa, they can't enter water. That is a valuable strategy. Or a not valuable, but a viable, I should say, I think. Dude, really? Can't you just go back a little? Drat damn it, blast. Yeah, was a little bit too slow there. Ah, come on. Can you guys tell your buddy Lars to cut it out as well? I know you know him. Ah, crap, it's one of those. You know, I could try it. Ah, what the heck, I will try it. Come on. Yeah, I knew to not let go of that. I was certain that would be the case. That a dick move last hop barrier would be here. Ooh, magic vial. Nice. And all is uncovered. Double nice, I should say. I like the way the platforming part is designed in this game. It's not as hard as, for example, Hollow Knight's certain areas. They weren't the easiest ones, especially with the bouncing parts. But it has decent degree of difficulty, I wanted to say. So it's fairly... Oh, okay. It makes you think in some parts, and it's fairly decent in its difficulty, and you have a sense of accomplishment when you get to do things right and get an item out of it. Because in most cases you do get an item, like a relic, for example, or a vial, or an additional lore item, which is also good. Okay, more of Lars's friends. Dang it. But we'll get that the second time. Will this be enough, I wonder? Yes, it was. Ooh, I like the look of this place. You know, if this was FF7, this would be a place with naturally grown materia appearing. That gives me that vibe. Oh, materials, why not? We can get another magic vial for a relic. So that's pretty good. Let's jump here. Okay, we don't need the charge now. And let's see. A bit of platforming. Jesus Christ, dudes, please, please, no. Wait, really? You have that much range? Good God. Nope. Yeah, I'm not playing with the guys. We're not pew-pewing them, we're just axing them. Yep, like I said, look for the Q. It is quite noticeable. Just be aware of your surroundings. It says me, and gets hit right away. Whoa, good thing he actually opted to do that one. And not something else, because something else would hurt. That one, easily dodgeable from that point. Really? So yeah, we're gonna use a helper for that. You can propel yourself, sorry, a little if you use that axe attack. Okay, so we'll do it like this. The range on this dude, dang it. Did not expect that. If I'm being 100% honest with you. I jumped right into it. Okay, maybe jumping through it is not the most... Oh, you can iframe through it. Just need to do it correctly. Unidentified core. Oh. Components that can be used to unlock and enhance Nola's abilities. A special core created in secret by House Milius. It was never commercially produced. Okie doke. I didn't want to go through the other part, so I jumped like this. Okay, but the problem is, I don't see where we need to go. Let's check the big boy map. Oh, lower. Okie doke, that answers a bit of stuff. Forgot I didn't go here. But I also don't have any healing items left. So that could be a problem. Didn't uncover something? Weird. Oh, I think I know what I didn't uncover. That one of those walls. Oh, it's this. Okay. Yeah, just enough room for that. Let's hold it, hold it. Oh, don't need to hold it anymore. Now, which one does it work on? None, because we need two. It does increase the Spirit Piercer quite substantially, its power, and its break damage. The level 2 Spirit Piercer actually nearly equals... No, it does equal the Vanquisher damage, but the break damage is less. That's a nice one to have. Need to watch out for those. How are we doing with the time? 29 minutes, so... Let's see here, it's probably Lars again, I'm guessing. Oh yeah, it is. Knew it. My dude, please. That's a cool thing. Whoopsie daisy. Need to watch out for that. Trad damn it blast. Dang it, Lars. Good thing you have shite for HP. That saves me. Please, let it be the last time. Please. Jesus Christ, Lars. Really? Okay, let's just save. We got a refill, but let's save. I ain't happy about that, Lars. Just don't have the patience to deal with you another time. Good thing the HP is pathetically low. Went in too quickly. That's on me. We'll explore. That's just one hit I can manage. Hopefully. Okay, famous last words. That wasn't nice. But let's go forward. Dude, really? Why did I let myself free fall? Okie doke. Well, burned through the heels quite quickly, didn't we? So this guy's... I forgot I have the shackled beast, you know? It does work. Ha! That's a nice one. I forget quite frequently about the shackled beast. It's just because I mainly use him for boss enemies and neglect him when there are normal enemies. Whoops! No, 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 no! Wrong button. Oh, that was a masterful display of ability by me. Oh. So there can be some in the floor. I did not expect that one. Okay, touche game, touche. That was unexpected. So having a good AoE weapon is actually quite important, as it seems. Because I swear I uncovered this by striking it, not by landing on it. At least I think. Or it's maybe just a coincidence. Need to remember about the shackled beast. The damage is nothing to sniff at. Snuff at. Sniff as well. You don't want to sniff the damage. Let's check. Well, that's about enough checking that we can do there. Wasn't much. Who are you? Your bodyguard looks cool. It would appear we are not the only ones down here. That won't do. We can't have people running around here. And now we walk in. Hello. I see you're an Attuner too. Not one I recognize though. I'm Joran, the chief Attuner. And you are? I think it's Joran. It has more sense than Joran. Though this is English, so I should say Joran. Lilac, I think. I can't remember much from before I woke up. All I know for certain is that I fell to the lower stratum. I believe a woman with white hair may have saved my life. That is too much information. Too much. You just should have said you lost your memories because you fall. A woman with white hair. I see. An Attuner Lilia raised. Sorry. No wonder I didn't recognize you. Lilia? Is that her name? So, continuing the trend of flower names. It probably was her. Although, I haven't seen her in a long time myself. I have to make my way up, find Lilia. If it's the central stratum you need to get to, you'll need the grand lift back in working order. I'm afraid I can't give you the key, but I can activate the lift for you back in Old City. Thank you. Not to worry, we've been trying to get the lift back up and running ourselves. That having been said, its magic supply system is in need of repairs. The person I'd assigned to the task, Yarrow, hasn't reported back yet. He should be at the disposal site. I understand. I'll go look for him. Sorry to put you through this. What were you doing down here? I've been looking into the land of origin, trying to find the cause of the blighted fumes. Oh, buddy, you won't like it. There's some sort of old barrier blocking the way ahead, though. I'll have to come back to it later. An old barrier. Well then, back to Old City for me. I'll be seeing you. That's Lars, I guess. The chief attuner. Did he... It looks like his core is still intact. That's a relief. Let's tune in to Lars, see what he has to say. Or what he remembers. The underbelly of the lower stratum, the source of magic. This is the land of origin? I can't believe it actually exists. Blight contamination was greatly underestimated. Commencing investigation of the depths. Look. Oh. A child? In the land of origin? What is it doing here? One with the blood of the forest priestesses. Sorry, thought it was saying forest. You two, help me. We must save this child. I wonder if it's... Lilac? Yes, the child's name. Are you certain you wish to do this, Lilia? Yes, I'm ready. We can't go to the Frost Estate, but we must protect this child at any cost. Lilac, I see. It was then. So for now, everyone is connected. Interesting. I was in the land of origin, and Nola and Lilia. What does this mean? We knew one another? I don't know. Just what were those memories? To have lifted a hand against the very child I was asked to save. How could I ever hope to atone for this? I am incapable of destroying my own core. Don't say that. We've both hurt each other. And thanks to you, I've learned a little more about myself. But there's so much I still don't know about this world and myself. Come with me, please. If that is what you wish for. Upon my honor as a member of the Lower Stratum Depths Survey Team, I pledge to follow wherever you go. Whenever as well. Lars's grip. Ooh, that's how we can get through these walls. In the air, press right when facing a wall. I guess you should say press the direction the wall is facing. The wall is. Oh, but okay. Lars's equipment can be used to cling to walls. With it, one may avoid enemies and traverse new paths. While in air, input left or right towards a wall to cling to it with Lars. While clinging to a wall, press X to jump off. By scaling walls, new paths and items hidden in high places may be discovered. Walls that slope beyond a certain angle cannot be scaled. Oh, we're gonna have a fun time here. Oh, yes, we will. It's an old barrier that won't open with a key. We can't go any further. Okay, I can see that... Yeah. Okay. It's kinda like Hoenir's grappling claws from the first game. Also, I like the way they did it that basically everyone seems to be connected in a way. Everyone we meet and everyone we ask to become our companions, so to speak. Okay, I can't scale that wall. But I think I know what the game wants me to do. Yeah. Oops, nope. It wants us to do this. Can I? Whoa, that was close. Okay, yeah. Getting the hang of it. I really like the grappling and scaling mechanic in the Lili's games. It's quite neatly done. Requires some precision from you, but it's not nerve-wracking. Okay, needed to examine that part. What is it? Charmed fragment, nice. Got it. I needed to concentrate for that moment, sorry. Okay, why not? Even another item. Ooh, and a relic box. I think it's always a relic. Findings. Depths survey record. First survey of the depths. Captain, Chief Attuner Joran. Oh! Attuners Jared, Alon, Linden. Attuner Lilia, absent at Joran's request. Interesting. That gives us a view about this. Accompanying homonuclei. Shackled beast. 10 miners, 10 excavators. From the second survey onward, a newly formed advanced survey team will conduct regular investigations. Sorry. Okay, so they were the first ones to go to the depths. Totem, our first totem. Cryos. Fully restores HP when Lilac is below 15% of maximum HP. One time use between respites. A magical device designed to ward off harm. It is engraved with the most intricate runes of House Milius. One of several totems. Okay, I'm liking this. Sorry, my dude. Need to get going. Would love to stay and fight with you, but can't. Really? I'm gonna check something very, very quickly before we save and exit. Where is here? Oh. One of the members of the excavation team, perhaps? Okie doke. So, I think this is a good place to... Ooh, let's see how much it... This one costs 2. It could be a good one. We need one more slot, so we could go to town and buy one of the vials. This is a very good one. I think I want it. Did we get something? Oh, we got mixed parts. Don't want to use those parts there, and we got an obsolete core still, and antiquated parts. We'll hold off for a moment. We would want to go to the city regardless, because the chief said someone is waiting for us there. Next we have the lift that he said he will open for us, but we don't know where, so that's another part we need to check. I'm guessing it was this? But now we can go to these places that were higher up that we expected them to be and uncover some stuff. Maybe some hidden stuff, like here, for example. So, or here. So we have a lot of stuff we can do now and traverse. So this is gonna be exciting. Next episode will be us checking this out before we go... Yeah, before we go to the place we need to go. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye, take care, cześć!